Hi everyone, this is Michael Mail with Affiliate Rookie, where we show you great ideas and great tools to grow your business. Today I want to talk about web hosting, and the company I want to go with today is called NameHero. So let's check this out. Plus, if you like this video and other videos like this, please hit the subscribe button, okay? All right, so what is NameHero? NameHero is a hosting website company. It's similar to SiteGrounds, it's similar to GoDaddy, but their services is much more better, I think. That's just my opinion. So what we have here is that what they do is they do your web hosting. So you upload your website to this platform and you will host your website, like WordPress, anything that you do, Bootstrap, if you need to, create your website in like Bootstrap or WordPress. So some of the features that they have here, they do wholesale, they do VPN hosting, they do websites hosting, and they really got some decent prices. And by the way, just to let you know, at the bottom of this video, there's a link to where you can get a discount off a lot of these packages, okay? Just let you know. So anyway, so they do web building, so where you can get your website built. If you need that done, you just basically notify customer service and they will help you, or to get your website up and running to basically where you need to have it done. If you don't want to hire a web designer separately, you can get it all in one package. Another thing they have is migrating. So if you're moving over your old website and you to it from another host, you can bring it over here, and they do that for free, which is good service because I had that done. And it's pretty fast. It takes a couple of days. They're quick and easy setup, which I'll show you in a second what that is getting into the which they use cPanel, which is a lot of companies are using cPanel. It's much more friendlier, I think, than using other ones out there. Their speed is incredible. It's fast. So the personality security, so the security where you set up your stuff is good. They have SSL licenses, which is included in your packages, which a lot of hosting companies do not. They charge you for it, and this one actually includes it in their package. So, and also you can buy domains through them. Just basically, if you don't have a domain for your business, you can go through here. But also know that I want to talk about another place where you can get domains too. I like to keep my domain separate from the hosting, just in case. You never know that a company might go out of business. You still own that domain name. So we'll get into that, and I'll show you that at the end. So anyway, so about this company, so their internet is very fast, leading business for fast internet service. They have a bunch of data centers in different locations, which makes it easier because simple fact is that if you're in Europe, you want to have a data center in Europe. Some of these companies will say their data centers are in the United States or in that location, and actually they're overseas in some Romania or even in Russia or China. So it slows down your data when it's getting from website to the customer. So it kind of slows that down. But this, they have 4 locations where you can choose from, which I like, and mine actually is in Phoenix, Arizona, so that works out for me. So and they have great customer service. You can contact them and get on the phone with them. I've done that before, and they've answered all my questions, and they don't usually get off that phone and say we'll get back to you. They stay on the phone till you get that problem fixed, and they have really great customer service. So one of the things too I like about it is that you can get templates from them. So if you don't know, if you want to buy a template, you can get a template from them. They have quite a bit of free templates where you can use it. As you can see here, you can see quite a bit of them on their website. You just, for e-commerce, for services, for business, and for technical. So, their templates are pretty, basic templates you download to your, as on top of your website. So for instance, if you're using WordPress, if you don't know what a theme is, template, sorry. What it is, like you have your WordPress, and then you have something on top of that. And that is what this is. This will be what your website will look like when you go in, when you put it onto your website. It will make you actually a website. And this is one of the templates they have, and it makes it simple and easy for people who don't really have a lot of experience building a website. So this kind of helps you with a lot of that information and makes it a lot simple for you to build your website. Another thing, like I was talking about, the how easy it is to move around and get stuff figured out and setting up stuff. They have a great cPanel, which is really easy. You can set up your email, which is your business email. So when you buy your domain name, you can have a professional email. For instance, like michael.mail.systems, if that's the name of my business, systems. So you can have your personal, and that's really good because a lot of businesses like professional email addresses to send to. They don't like, they don't mind seeing Gmail or Live or Yahoo, but if you have a professional email, you stand out more. They take you more seriously, I think, So I tell all my clients that, transfer your information from, Gmail to your personal and professional email because you want to. And it's very easy to set up. You set up your email and then you get this basically STP, and you get that, you just set it up. I use Outlook to get all my emails with my personal. That way I can it's very simple and easy to set up. And if you want me to do a tutorial how to do that, just comment at the bottom and we'll do that. We'll show you how to set up your email using this hosting company. So anyway, another thing I like about it is that it's very simple and easy to get to it's really easy. So when you buy the service, and you say you want to use WordPress, it's very simple, and they have it built inside here. So you just go into the cPanel, and then you click on it, and then you just install WordPress, and then that's all you have to do. And you choose your domain, and that's it, and it's installed. And you can set up all the WordPress information there right through this panel, which is really sweet because some places don't even have that, where you can do that through the cPanel and through one connection all at once. So another thing, I was talking about domains. You can buy domains through them, and you can register it automatically with them, and you can connect it to your internet website automatically. So it's really easy to do that. Or you can transfer. So for instance, some people do like to have everything under one umbrella. So you can transfer your domain name over to this company as well, NameHero, and it'll take up to like 48 hours sometimes to transfer it. It just depends on how your services you're coming from. I know when I transferred a client over, it took about 2 hours for their domain to show up on this platform. So it was pretty easy. And like I say, they're transferring their domain is very simple and easy if you're transferring it over. It's very, very easy to do. They got really good tech support, which is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So you always can get help if you have problems. Or they could just do it for you. Where can you get somebody to do services for you for free without you doing it? And then you can choose different kind of domains, .com, .net, .org, .buzz, .usa. There's different multiple, and there's .is. You can choose different domains. I prefer .com because it seems like more companies are taking people with .coms more serious. But if you're like if you're more or less into like nonprofit, you have a nonprofit business, then you want a .org. That's people looking at. So make sure when you choose your domain name, you're choosing the right dot, because it's very important that you choose that. That's my preference, but I noticed that when I'm setting up people websites, they don't know what to go with, and I tell them like, listen, .com is you never go wrong with it. You never go wrong with it. And they're like, well, my domain name is not there anymore on the .com. I said, then change it up slightly, and then you see if it's available. And and most people were like, okay, so they change up a little bit, and they've realized that, oh, my .com's available in this category and stuff like that. So definitely my preferences, and I recommend to my customers, always go with a .com. But like I said, there's other ones you can go like .net, .org, .buzz, .usa, and all that other stuff. So another thing they offer is cloud services, which is, I'm sorry, not cloud services. The hosting is, so this is the hosting packages, which they offer. They offer the starter cloud, sorry. And that's one website. You get 1 gigabyte of RAM, which is for speed, and you get unlimited SSD storage. And then you get the free, like I said before, SSL, which is security, which is roughly, if you look up here, is this right here. It's the HTTPS. That's what means your website is secure. It's locked right here. And that's really good to have because people will take you serious, especially if you're e-commerce. If you're doing an e-commerce website, people want to make sure their website is secure. Then there's Plus Cloud, which is $12.95 a month. Again, like I said before, if you click at the bottom of this video, there'll be a link where you can get a huge discount on this for your first year. I recommend that you sign up for 3 years. That way you lock that price in for 3 years. So anyway, the next plan is you get 7 websites. Now, a lot of my customers are looking to do like 2 or 3 websites, so they go with this plan. They're like, man, this is awesome for 7 websites. And your speed for RAM is 2 gigabytes, which is it's basically the server speed. So it's good for your business to make your website run faster. And like I said, either one of these, their website's still fast. And you get the unlimited service, you get the auto SSS, you get the web migration, which is free if you're bringing over a website, and is lightning speed. Then they have Turbo, which is recommended for people who are doing, multiple websites. And another thing is this is good for people who are actually, and so is this plan here, if you are one of those people who are going to be managing websites for people and they don't mind having all their cPanel under one umbrella, which would be under yours. So you'll be having, instead of having multiple cPanels, which will go into another platform of this business, what they show, I'll show you in a minute. But what they do is you have your cPanels all in one. It's one cPanel that controls all of these websites, okay? So if a customer doesn't have a problem having you have access to that one cPanel and you're managing their hosting, which that's what you'll do because you'll be doing updates for their websites, then this will be a good thing to do. And like I said, it's the same features as you get with the other one, except you get a little better storage, which is new. You get the free domain name. So if you buy this package, they'll give you a free domain name, which is good. SSL, of course, the web migration, enhancement, WordPress security. So they give you more securities in this package to secure your website, so that way it's secure. And they got the premium, which is for e-commerce. So if you are starting e-commerce website, this will be good because you'll get the SSL for free, which is more secure for e-commerce. And then you got the lightning speed, of course, booster, which makes it runs even more fast because most of the time people buying this package are doing multiple e-commerce websites. And then they got the last one, which is for businesses. So if you have multiple businesses, or you just, and you slightly have like, here's your main business, you have other business underneath that, then this is the package you want to go with, and that's $29.95. I'm sorry, I didn't say what the price is for the other one. It was $19.95 and $12.95. But like I said, if you click at the bottom of this video, you should see a link which will get you a discount on all these plans. So anyway, so this is called the Business Cloud, and this one will allow you to do better. They give you a little better stuff. They give you almost exactly the same tools as this one, but the only difference between these two is that you get 4 gigabytes of RAM, which is for the speed. It's like having a computer and you get RAM. So it makes it run a little faster. And then you got email filtering. So that basically blocks all that junk mail and spam coming in as well. So you'll get that in the package. They really have some good features and good packages for people who are starting out, okay, for websites hosting. So they also do resale. Now, resale is for people who are actually want to go into hosting and sell hosting. So basically you buy, you sign up for a package and you have 40, for instance here, the $24.95, which is a silver plan, you'll get 40 accounts and they'll all be individual cPanel accounts. So for instance, if I have a client who wants to get hosting for me, she'll buy from me, they pay me every month. And then what they do is they have their own cPanel. So I don't have access to that at all. I'll set it up and then they get access. Then you have 40 gigs of storage space. So you divide that up to figure each customer will probably get roughly around 1 gigabyte of storage space. And the bandwidth is 580 gigs and then free unlimited SSL and speed. So the second plan for resale is 60 clients, 75 gigabytes of SS storage space. And then you have 800 bandwidth, and then you have the same thing as before, SSS, SSL, and then the speed, and then you have this. And as well as the next package is a platinum, and that one's 80 clients, so you can host 80 clients. And like I said, Resellers for people who want to do hosting. That's all they want to do. They're looking for a company that's gonna, they can resell their stuff for a monthly fee every month. And I know that a lot of people do that because they pay the monthly fee, but they charge maybe, $10 a month or $19.99 a month for their client to buy their service, to use the hosting. It's the same thing as the other plan, but you're the boss and you're managing the hosting sales. And this is what this is. So you get 150 gigabytes, 1,000 gigabytes of bandwidth, and you get the SSL, and you get account limits. So, which is really, it's a premium package and stuff like that. And then you have the master plan, which is a diamond resale, which is $66.96. You got 100 clients. And that's a lot. And basically, that's a lot. I think that's more than most people need. 200 gigabytes, 2,000 gigabytes bandwidth, free, unlimited, LLS, and then as well as lightning speed, and then premium as well. So this is for people, this package here is for people who want to resell hosting services. So for instance, we'll use this as an example. GoDaddy is a hosting service, okay? You will become a hosting service and you will resell this under your umbrella. And that's what this is. And like I know a couple of people who do this, and this is what they do part-time to make some extra cash. They basically do reselling. They do it under their umbrella. They create the umbrella. They create their website, and they actually use one of these as their websites, and then they sell the rest of them off, so they can make extra cash. And it's a good passive income, and it's for online business. And they also offer VPS, which VPS is for you to have. It's like having a cloud PC. For instance, I have a MacBook. And I want to use Windows. So I would sign up for VPS hosting and I will install Windows onto that platform. So not only I have MacBook, I have Windows, and that's what VPS is. And it's another computer system, but not at your house. It's basically cloud. So these packages start out at $39.95, $49.95, $72.95, and $87.95. And you can see the different packages: 30 gigabyte storage, which is SSD. SSD is the size, it's actually the speed of a hard drive. There's regular hard drive and there's SSD. SSD is really fast. A lot of MacBooks come with SSD. A lot of people who are gamers are using SSD. So this is what you do. And I know some people who actually use this to do their game hosting services on this so that people can play their games, and they use this VPS so that way people can log in and play their games. So you get 2 gigabyte of RAM, you get 2 CPU cores, which is the speed of the chip, and 10 gigabytes of bandwidth, which is good. And then the same thing with these, you get 664 gig, 410, and then up and up and up and up. So these are really good. This is good for people who want to have stuff hosted on Windows. Windows or any other operating system besides the one they have, or they want to build a cloud system so where they have a server and everything comes in from that server. This is good to have to manage your outside your system, your business. Like I said, some people do use this to manage their businesses. If you're a gamer creating games and you want people to buy your games and you have a hosting service, I know some people use this to manage their dating apps. I know some people use it to do their t-shirt businesses. It's basically all in one, and they manage it under one umbrella. So it's good to have that. So this is a really good web hosting company for beginners. And like I said, the prices are reasonable, I think, and have really good services. So, like I said, if you click at the bottom of this video, there will be a link to where you can get a good discount on some of these plans. And so another thing I was talking about when I suggested that people should, my opinion is that you should always have your hosting and your domain names separately. Like I said, I've had people I've known in the past where they've had everything under one umbrella and the company disappears. Not saying this company's going away. This company has been around for a few years and they're growing. A lot of people love their service. As you can see, they got 4.8 out of 5 stars, 20 2,749 people have reviewed it, and I'm doing a video because I like this platform. I think that it would be great for people to put the websites and the business on. And if I didn't think this was good, I wouldn't waste my time, because I've had bad service before with some bad ones, and I'm not mentioning the names, but I've had some bad service. And then I found this one actually through a video, which was even funny. I was watching a video about how to build something particular because I had a little trouble getting it done. And the gentleman mentioned this service, and I went to, and I'm like, oh my God. So I signed up, and it was really good. And I recommend it to all my clients. Some of them, they'd rather stick with theirs, but some are like, oh, this is, thank you very much. This has saved me so much money. And they got good service, especially, I get a call from my clients, say, hey, I called the customer service and they were on it. They fixed it. It was quick and easy. So like I said, you can do this is really good hosting services, especially for your website. And it's not very expensive for a person who is starting out as well. So as I was saying with the domains, I buy a lot of my domains from Google. Okay, they're pretty reasonable, roughly starting about $12 for a whole year. And I have all my domains under this one because it's under one umbrella. So if anything happens to a hosting company that I'm with, I still own my domain names. And everybody know Google's not going anywhere. And that's why I buy my stuff, domain names from them, because they're not going anywhere. So that's one reason. So I just recommend, like I said, to people who are going to get a domain name, I recommend getting it from Google Domains. That's your choice, it's your preference. That is my preference as well. I'm not affiliated with Google or anything like that. I just like buying my domain names from here. I never had a problem with them. They're very easy to migrate over the domain name to any of the hosting. I've never had a problem. It took, like I said, roughly about 2 hours. Sometimes it even took an hour, to get that migrated over to the hosting company. And that's on any hosting company. It's very simple. You just change the DNA. It's very simple. They make it very simple and easy to do on Google Domains. So again, this is that was just my preference, so I just figured out, like I said, I'll mention that in this, where you can get a good, you can get your domain name, and you can get it definitely from the hosting. But like I said, you can always buy it, your hosting and your domain name, from NameHero. And again, it's a really good platform to use for hosting. I like it a lot, and my websites are much faster. My customers' sites are much faster, and they love it. So if you like this video and you want to see more different videos and different content, please comment at the bottom, and plus hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching this video, and you have a great day. Thank you.